All right, happy Movember, everyone. Today, we're going to be using the Grand Chypre, or Chypre. I don't know how to pronounce it very well. And we're going to be using our Panta Rei brush from Sicily. This has drawings of my dog on it. This thing is incredibly heavy. This would break a toe if you dropped it. It's a 28 millimeter 2-band badger knot, I believe, and it is incredible. It's incredibly soft. It is similar in softness to, I'll wet the tips here again, go back in. Similar in softness of the tips as the Best Badger from The Simpsons. It's just not as tightly packed. Whereas this is a hand-tied knot. So it's super nice, luxurious. This should be enough, I believe. About, oh, there we go. A little extra for measure. And I don't know if I said, I did put prep on, because I didn't do any. But I put that on there and gave it about 5 minutes, and I have a little bit of irritation right there. My hair grows that way. And I think whenever I was doing my cross grain pass, I continued going in, and before I did the J-hook and turned down, I went right against the grain. Wet the tips and get to going. This brush has got a great amount of backbone, and the tips are really soft. I love it. And back to this scent, and we'll just call it LGC because I don't know how to pronounce that last word. I think it's Chypre, could be Chypre, but I think it's French, so there's no way it's pronounced the way it looks to me. Didn't take French in school, took Spanish. The scent is really nice. It's, I hate to use the word classic Chypre scent, but labdanum, or commonly known as rock rose, is really prevalent, which is as it's supposed to be, because the scent is actually, well, the class of scent is named after the island of Cyprus, and the scent is categorized by the use of labdanum. I think labdanum, patchouli, citrus, and oak moss is the other scent that essentially has to be used to be classified as a Chypre scent. And uses rock rose, which is a musky, not in a bad way, like a musky, not musty, not like a shipping container, musky rose. Got a very lightly floral, like a dark floral, when I say lightly, as in you wouldn't be able to pick out, I wouldn't be able to pick out that it's a flower. It's got such a strong musky scent that's floral. I don't know why I just that braids are ridiculous. But we're using the Mergress, and it is on, well, setting 1 at the moment. We're gonna go in setting 3. This scent from Barrister and Mann, I think, came out the same year that they released 2 fougere scents at the same time, and it became kind of a craze. And then they released LGC, or the Grand Chypre, and as someone who was really into collecting all the software that came out, especially if it was Barrister and Mann, I had to get it. So I bought it whenever it originally came out, and then I've bought ever since they seemingly turned it into a scent that they keep around year round. And this is the Bolzano blade, and it's getting a bit tuggy, so this will be its last outing. It's probably its 3rd or 4th shave. And I'm following with the grain. Hair goes that way down here, and then directly that way right there. Be really careful right there. Well, that's pass number 1 right there, and you can tell I've still got plenty of growth left. But it's all about beard reduction, not about total eradication. You know, this scent is really nice, warm. You know, it's like a warming embrace, and it's that labdanum scent that kind of permeates through the whole fragrance. You got that, and then I think patchouli. It's like, well, it doesn't tell on here. It does right here. Citrus, moss, and resins. But I think it has patchouli in it, and you can kind of smell that, and it's kind of it's got another bit of a musky, herbaceous scent. It's part of the mint family, so it really gives up its scent very well. And then you add on the oak moss, which kind of grounds it. Not that the labdanum doesn't do that well enough anyway, but it really grounds the scent. And it's there to stay. I've got the aftershave and the EDT. And even before I ever bought the EDT, the aftershave lasts for a long time. And I believe that's because the labdanum is super thick, oak moss is super thick, and then patchouli also is a really thick essential oil. They're like pouring syrup. You ever try and pull it up with a little dropper? It takes forever, super dry. Super dry. This is again so green right here. Some tick rows. Left to right essentially. And then we'll there we go. You can still hear some of that growth going on. And right there, we'll go there. Do a bit of a cleanup. There. And with my, like I said, I have fairly sensitive skin when it comes to ingrown hairs. I cannot go all in and go over the three pass shave followed by a cleanup. I got to do 2 followed by a cleanup, and that has got to be fairly sparse. As you can tell, I've gotten irritation here and irritation here within the past 2 weeks, just from haphazardly going a bit overboard with the cleanup after a 2-pass shave. And shaving is all about comfort for me. I'm not just gonna do it just because that's what other people do. Probably hear that. This is definitely one of the more comfortable settings on this razor. It's down in the low settings, like 1. I have a hard time feeling like it's doing anything. I almost went all the way in again. That would have been not good. Being super gentle right there. This is super light. I don't know if you can see. Super light. I'm not holding down on it and pushing against the skin, like it's barely gliding across it. There we go. That's as good as it's getting today. I'm gonna clean off real quick. I think the mustache is coming along pretty nice. I don't know if I've formally said it in one of these videos, but we're going for a full handlebar. We're going in, as it were. So, the post shave is really nice. But I think they use lanolin in there, so you'd expect that. And it's got a bit of a tacky, I don't know if you can hear that. A bit of a tacky feel to it afterwards. As long as you keep it wet, it's slick, and it's that might burn just a bit, but it was irritated before I ever got started. LGC. Just a couple shakes. Not bad, not bad. The citrus comes out way more in this. And then the labdanum is definitely more of a floral scent, and then once it dries down, you get more of that musky, mossy, just awesome lingering power. And I don't think I noticed or said, the scent is a class of scents, and it's based on the island of Cypre, which is the birthplace of Aphrodite, which is the god of love. So that's why you got the animalic, mossy, floral, rose, just passionate in it. That's what it is, no doubt. It's a very passionate scent. It is not going to be for everyone. But with that being said, if you're going to wear something that everyone enjoys, then might as well just be like a blank piece of paper or a cardboard box or something. You're trying to express yourself with your scents. And there is the LGC EDT. It's super nice. I love it. And, oh yeah. Getting a whole lot of the citrus in that. Citrus followed by that rose scent. They all have a slightly different scent, but it all carries through. It's awesome. If you ever get a chance to get a hold of it, I would definitely suggest it, because it is, but it's not for everyone, to be fair. But if it sounds interesting to you, just go for it. It's going to be awesome. Mergress razor did great. Setting 3, Bolzano, and y'all have a lovely day. And it was nice talking to you. See you.